you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. I saw this quote recently in a book I was reading. I believe it was in the book, The Sedona Method. I don't remember specifically, so do not quote me on that. But that quote is so true. Because if you take action, if you behave, if you think, if you feel, if you do anything as a version of you who has done that before, then you are going to get the version of you that you are right now, that has gotten everything that they gave to themselves from that mindset and from that point of view and from that state of mind. All right, just adjusting the camera here. Got all that shit in the background. But there's many quotes like this that can just allow you can just sit in and feel into these quotes. These quotes are deep. They're deeper than surface level than just the words. They mean something because they're allowing you to recognize a truth of who you are. They're allowing you to feel into the essence of your being and realize that you are greater than this version of you, than what you know yourself as. You are greater than this vessel, this physical being, this body with a brain, with arms and legs, that walks around and acts in a certain way because that's how you've been and how you were born into and what society constructed you to believe and what your parents taught you to think about and how to act and how to behave. You're more than that. Everyone is, because we're all part of this same essence, this greater essence, the I am in many teaching the Bible. That's what it's called. I am that I am. You are the highest version of you, the Father and the Son. You are all. I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. And this is just saying that this version of me, this vessel, and the all that is, the universe, I don't like saying God because that turns people off, although it is God in a sense. Everything in existence is all one. There is the macrocosm and the microcosm to everything. And we are just a microcosm of the whole universe. And so when we limit ourselves to a certain way of thinking, to a certain line of beliefs, of course, this is exactly how reality will be for us. This is what we're going to get because it's what we've decided that we are going to get. And once you decide that, you get it. Because everything is you. There is no separation between you and anything in your life. No matter how separate it may look to you, no matter how different that person or that thing could be from you, it is you. It's all you. Everything is you. I am you. You are me. All right, there's no difference here. There's no separation. We are endless. We are infinite. And this is a good thing, all right? And you don't have to lean heavy into spiritual teachings to understand this. But it is important to know, not just to understand, to know, to truly, deep down at the core of your being, know who it is that you are. to feel with every step, with every move, with every word you speak. Feel the essence of you flowing through you, the essence of everything, of all that is flowing through you in all that you do. So if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you have always gotten. Think about this through any aspect of your life, in any part of your life, any part of your journey you've been on. Think about where your mind has been at. What has your mindset been about at that time? And what did you receive in life? How did your life react to the action that you took? Which is the beliefs you held, the mindset that you formed yourself into, the mindset that you believed was your true identity. Whatever you agreed upon within yourself was given to you in your life outside of you. Because there are no holes, there are no errors. There are no holes, but everything is whole. And what I mean by that is you may feel like something is missing in your life. Like you don't have all that you want. You don't have all that you need, all that you desire right now. So you feel like there is a hole in your life, that externally something is missing. But that's an illusion because you have it all within you right now. But if you choose to see your reality from the perspective that you are missing happiness, that you are missing fulfillment, that you are missing abundant finances, an abundance of money, an abundance of love, whatever it may be for you. You choose to see that hole within yourself, and that is all that will be given to you in your life, is a hole in that part of who you are. But it's not missing. You just aren't claiming it. You aren't accepting that you can have that too. And I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose. Because I've been there too, where I know what I need. I need money. And now I know all these ways I can get it. But for whatever reason, I'm still not getting it. And eventually it'll dawn on you. The less you try, the more you receive. I should rephrase it. The less harder you try to achieve something, the more recognition you get for what you have done. And you see this a lot. You know, people who are amazing at what it is they do. Of course, they know they're good at it, but they're not forcing it. They're not trying to be good. They just are. That's how they are. They are good at what they do. And they receive the recognition they deserve for it. Because they know they're good and the world knows they're good. Everyone sees it because it all exists. It's all here right now. And you can probably see that in part of your life too. You can see where it's missing and you can see where you have it. Where maybe you're locked in on your finances and you just know that you're made of money. You always have money coming in. And there is not one doubt that creeps into your mind. Or if there is, maybe there's many doubts. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford this new car. That might pop into your head. And then you realize, well, no, I always get new opportunities to make money. People always want to work with me. Maybe you sell something. People always buy what I sell them. So I'm not concerned if I don't have the money right now. I'm going to get it. But you already are confident in this version of you, in this aspect of who you are. And so you will keep getting that. Because nothing is broken in this universe. There is no level of unfairness being played out where certain people get less than others. Everyone gets what they give to themselves. Everyone can have fulfillment right now. And I think fulfillment or happiness is a great analogy to use for this, because excuse me. If you always do what you've always done in terms of being fulfilled in life, you always get what you've always gotten. So if you're someone who's never been fulfilled, no matter what you've had, you could be the richest person on the planet and have zero fulfillment because you don't give it to yourself. You tell yourself, once I get this person, I'll be fulfilled. Once I get this much money, I'll be fulfilled. Once I have this job, I'll be fulfilled. Once I have this car, I'll be fulfilled. Once I go on this trip, I'll be fulfilled. Whatever. The list goes on and on. You can use it for anything. But you're in the state of not having fulfillment. And it's as simple as that. If you are in the state of not having fulfillment, you will never have fulfillment so long as you exist in that state. As soon as you switch your mindset to, I am fulfilled, I'm content with everything I have right now in my life, I'm content with who I am, and I know that I have all that I need, and I am abundantly provided, divinely provided for all my needs, for everything. You don't even got to use those words, whatever. You just say whatever fucking feels right. But just tell yourself you're fulfilled. But when you affirm that and confirm it within yourself, when you agree to it within yourself, you shake hands on it, your inner and outer beings, your physical and spiritual beings shake hands and they say, yeah, we are fulfilled. Then of course you're going to get everything that you want. Because you have it all already. You're already fulfilled. And you are fulfilled with it. You are fulfilled without it. So it doesn't even matter if you have it externally, because you have it internally. And that's all that matters. People aren't going to want to be around you if internally you are at war with yourself. They're going to feel that energy coming off of you, and they're going to stay away from you. And it may look like a million different things. They may be fucking talking shit to you, talking shit about you behind your back. They may just be actively avoiding you, not trying to be in your life. They may tell you that they don't want to see you anymore, whatever it is. But in reality, it's you telling yourself that you are not at peace. You have to give yourself peace, because then if you are not at peace in one of those situations, what's going to happen? You're going to react to it. You're going to say, man, fuck that person for not wanting to be in my life, for talking shit about me. That's not the right response. That's the response you've always done. So you're going to continue that cycle of having people treat you poorly because you're reacting to poor treatment. Someone treats you poor and you're fulfilled and at peace with yourself, you don't give a fuck what they say. Someone treats me poor, talk shit about me, I'll hear it. I'll acknowledge it. But I will not agree to it. It's not who I am. I don't care what they say about me. It's not who I am. I know who I am. And I am at peace within myself. If I'm at peace within myself, then no matter what goes on around me, whether it is an external war or a peaceful external situation, whether I'm in the middle of a battle or sitting at a fucking lake and meditating. Not that I would be in either of those situations, but give you the contrast. No matter where I'm at peace. I'm good. I know who I am. And that's the attitude you need to get to in life. And you do this by rearranging, by adjusting, by seeing where you're at right now and seeing how you got there. And if there's something about it that you do not like, that you realize is not who you are, is not meant for you, you acknowledge it and you change it. Change it to the fulfilled version of you, the peaceful, the inner peaceful version of you. You don't have to be like a Zen master. Okay, you don't have to be the Buddha and meditate all the time. Be peaceful, to be at peace. Being at peace is just being good all the time, no matter what you're seeing externally. Because you know the internal is what matters. The inner state is what dictates everything in your life. All right. I don't think there's anything else I want to say about this right now. If there is, pick up in another video. But until next time, love yourself. I love you guys. And remember, you always do what you've always done. You'll always get what you've always gotten.